In the small desert village of Al-Safia, nestled near an oasis surrounded by endless dunes, life was simple but demanding. Among its residents were 4 individuals whose lives intertwined in unexpected ways, each seeking meaning and purpose through their daily struggles. Ehsan, a young man with restless ambition, often watched the villagers from his perch atop a rocky hill. His mind was filled with dreams of wealth and success, yet his hands were idle. Every day, he told himself, "Tomorrow, I'll start." But tomorrow always seemed far away. Mariam, a widow with 2 daughters, spent her days weaving rugs. Her hands moved tirelessly, the threads forming intricate patterns. She whispered verses from the Quran as she worked, seeking strength to continue, despite the aching in her back and the weight of raising her children alone. Hassan, a blacksmith, was known for his unyielding determination. His forge blazed from dawn till dusk, the rhythm of his hammer echoing through the village. Yet, despite his efforts, he struggled to provide for his family during the harsh seasons. And then there was Amina, a healer who spent her days gathering herbs from the oasis and treating the sick. Her work was never done, but her heart was steadfast. She often reminded herself of the Prophet's words, "The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, while there is good in both." One day, a wandering scholar named Idris arrived in the village. He was a man of quiet wisdom, his presence commanding respect. The villagers gathered around him, eager for his teachings. During a gathering under the shade of a date palm, Ehsan asked, "Why does Allah not make life easier for those who work hard? I see Mariam weaving from dawn till night, Hassan at his forge without rest, and Amina tending to the sick. Yet their struggles never seem to end." Idris smiled, his eyes twinkling. Effort is the measure of a person's faith. Allah has said, "Indeed, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves." Quran 13:11. Hard work is not a punishment, it is a path to transformation. The crowd fell silent, pondering his words. But Ehsan wasn't satisfied. "How do we know our efforts matter?" he pressed. Idris leaned forward. "Let me tell you a story." He spoke of a farmer in a distant land who toiled under the scorching sun to plant seeds in barren soil. For months, nothing grew. His neighbors mocked him, saying, "Why waste your energy on land that will never bear fruit?" But the farmer replied, "My job is to strive. The result is in Allah's hands." One day, rain fell after a long drought, and the farmer's barren fields bloomed with abundance. Idris paused and said, "Like that farmer, your efforts may not bear immediate results, but they refine your character, strengthen your faith, and draw you closer to Allah." Ehsan, moved by the story, decided to put the scholar's words to the test. He began helping Mariam with her weaving, learning the craft, and assisting her with gathering materials. Mariam, initially hesitant, saw his determination and taught him everything she knew. Over time, Ehsan's hands grew calloused, his heart humbled by the discipline of hard work. Hassan, noticing Ehsan's change, invited him to the forge. "If you're serious about effort, try your hand at smithing," he said with a grin. The heat of the fire and the weight of the hammer were daunting, but Ehsan persisted. Under Hassan's guidance, he learned the art of shaping metal into tools and ornaments. As Ehsan worked alongside Mariam and Hassan, Amina often stopped by to offer herbal remedies for their blisters and aches. "Even the smallest act of effort is a form of worship," she said. "Your work is not just for this world, but for the hereafter." Months passed, and the village began to notice a transformation. Mariam's rugs, now crafted with Ehsan's help, sold quickly in nearby towns, bringing much-needed income. Hassan's forge became renowned for its quality tools, drawing merchants from distant places. And Ehsan, once known for his idle dreams, became a symbol of perseverance. One evening, as the sun dipped below the dunes, Idris gathered the villagers once more. "Do you see now?" he asked, gesturing to Ehsan, Mariam, Hassan and Amina. "Hard work, when paired with faith, creates ripples that touch everyone. It is not just about the results, but about the journey and the impact you leave behind." The next morning, a commotion broke the usual quiet of the village. A caravan had arrived, carrying traders from the city. They marveled at the rugs, tools, and remedies offered by the villagers, bringing wealth and opportunity to Al Safia. As the villagers celebrated, Ehsan reflected on how far he had come. He approached Idris and said, "You were right. Hard work is more than effort. It is a form of submission, a way to honor the blessings Allah has given us." Idris placed a hand on Ehsan's shoulder. "Never forget, and whoever puts their trust in Allah, He will be enough for them." Quran 65:3. Continue to strive, for every act of effort, big or small, is seen by Him. Years later, when Idris had long departed, the village of Al Safia was known as a place of resilience and faith. Its people, shaped by hard work and trust in Allah, became an example to neighboring communities. And Ehsan, now a respected elder, often told his story to inspire the next generation. His words echoed a truth as timeless as the desert itself. Hard work is not just a means to an end. It is the essence of our faith, a testament to our trust in Allah, and a path to lasting success in this world and the hereafter. As this story ends, remember the timeless lesson. Hard work paired with faith in Allah leads to true success. If this inspired you, like, share and subscribe for more uplifting Islamic content. Turn on the notification bell to never miss an update, and let's grow together in faith and understanding.